Welcome to the museum that was once a jail and is now home to Michelangelo and Donatello. I'm Alexandra Coria. I'm an art historian in Florence, and this, the Bargello, is my favorite museum. Why do I love this museum? Well, first of all, it contains some of the seminal works of Renaissance sculpture, and then it has this luscious decorative arts. So we got maiolica and hope chests and jewelry, but also the history of the building is super interesting because it was first built as the city hall in 1255. Didn't last long. They started building a second city hall, and so this became the home of the podestà. That's the chief magistrate. He held this position for 1 year. He was from outside of the city, and his coat of arms was displayed in this courtyard. But then in the 16th century, it became called the Bargello, which was the word for the police chief. And that is when this became a jail. So some of these beautiful open spaces were divided up into tight and nasty cells. In 1865, all hints of this past were covered up, and it turned into the National Sculpture Museum. I mean, we've got Donatello, so he had a 60-year career. And in this room, we have some of his earliest works and also some works from the 1440s. So his early marble David for the Duomo and the St. George for our San Michele.
Then we see Donatello working in bronze in the 1440s, and he's making another David. We'll call him the sexy David. He's this kind of cocky nude adolescent who just might get us banned from Instagram. But the room doesn't stop here. We have another David by the late artist Verrocchio, and we have the two panels that pitted Ghiberti and Brunelleschi against each other in a competition to design the doors of the baptistry. If this isn't enough, downstairs we have two works by Michelangelo, though frankly I'm only really excited by the back is The Ancient God of Wine, where the 21-year-old artist manages to make marble look soft and fleshy in a decidedly drunken sculpture.
In the maiolica room, you have the whole history of painted ceramics in Tuscany, from the archaic all the way to last century. Finally, don't miss the Magdalene Chapel, frescoed by none other than Giotto, with a portrait of Dante. To think that this was plastered over and turned into a jail cell and only rediscovered in the 19th century.